Welcome back to our series on the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Today we're diving deeply into Law number 3, Conceal Your Intentions. This law is about mastering the art of subtlety and restraint in a world where knowledge of your goals can be turned against you. Greene's advice is that by keeping your true intentions hidden, you prevent others from blocking or sabotaging your plans, giving you control over the power dynamics around you. This law isn't about deception, it's about strategy. Let's look closely at why concealing your intentions is powerful, the psychological dynamics it creates, practical techniques for applying it, and even the potential risks. Why concealing intentions is powerful. Key principles. 1. Prevents interference. In any competitive environment, whether in business, relationships, or politics, openly sharing your goals can make you vulnerable. Once others know what you're trying to achieve, they may start working against you, undermining your progress. Concealing your intentions makes it difficult for people to anticipate or disrupt your plans, allowing you to proceed with less opposition. Keeps you in control. By not revealing your true goals, you're in control of how others perceive you. When people can't read your intentions, they tend to rely on assumptions, which often leads to mistakes on their part. This unpredictability keeps them cautious, putting you in a position to guide the narrative and dictate the terms of interaction. Creates a psychological edge. When people can't read your motives, it creates uncertainty and makes them uneasy. Human nature prefers certainty and predictability. So when someone is hard to read, it naturally makes others wary, giving you an edge. By remaining mysterious, you hold the power of surprise and keep others on the defensive, creating a sense of subtle authority. The psychology of concealing intentions. 1. The power of curiosity and assumptions. Humans are naturally curious, especially when things are left unexplained. When your intentions are concealed, people will try to guess them. This curiosity can lead them to fill in the blanks with their own assumptions, which are often inaccurate. As a result, they may underestimate or misunderstand you, giving you a strategic advantage. 2. Unpredictability breeds respect. Concealing your intentions disrupts people's ability to control you or plan against you. When others know less, they become more cautious. This cautious respect builds a psychological advantage, as people who can't predict you are often less likely to challenge or question you openly. Avoiding emotional manipulation. When people know your goals and motives, they can use emotional influence to sway you. For example, if someone knows that a certain outcome matters to you deeply, they may try to guilt you or appeal to your emotions to get you to act against your interests. By keeping your intentions concealed, you shield yourself from emotional manipulation, allowing you to think and act objectively. Techniques for concealing intentions. 1. Misdirection with decoy goals. One effective technique for concealing intentions is to create a decoy goal that appears to be your main focus, but is actually a distraction. For instance, if you're aiming for a promotion, you could act as though your main concern is a side project, drawing attention away from your actual goal. This misdirection keeps people focused on the wrong thing, giving you freedom to work on your true objectives without interference. Gradual disclosure of unimportant details. Another technique is to reveal bits of unrelated information to give the illusion of openness. By sharing small, irrelevant details, you create a sense of transparency without exposing your true goals. For example, in a business setting, you might mention non-critical aspects of a project or emphasize minor concerns. This allows you to appear honest and collaborative, while keeping the significant elements under wraps. Feigning interest in unrelated matters. A powerful way to keep your intentions hidden is by showing deep interest in something that isn't your primary goal. If you're negotiating, for example, act highly concerned about minor contract details instead of the key terms you're really aiming for. This tactic helps divert attention from your main objectives and keeps others unsure about your priorities. Using deceptive simplicity. Sometimes presenting yourself as straightforward or less ambitious than you are can make people underestimate you. By downplaying your skills or ambitions, you create a subtle smokescreen. This technique works well when others expect complexity and strategy, as appearing simple or unthreatening can make people let their guard down. Real-life examples of concealing intentions. Napoleon Bonaparte's battle strategies. Napoleon often concealed his military strategies by misleading his enemies. He'd sometimes send fake orders or position his troops in ways that suggested one direction, while he prepared to strike from another. This deception kept his opponents constantly guessing and allowed him to strike with overwhelming advantage when they least expected it to. Steve Jobs and Apple's product secrecy. Steve Jobs famously kept upcoming Apple products secret. By maintaining tight control over information, Apple was able to surprise the market and prevent competitors from preparing or copying features. The secrecy also created massive anticipation, giving Apple control over market timing and increasing consumer excitement. Winston Churchill in World War II. During World War II, Churchill used a complex strategy to keep the enemy in the dark about the Allies' plans. For example, before the D-Day invasion, Churchill ordered a massive misinformation campaign, convincing the Germans that the attack would occur elsewhere. This deception kept the Germans unprepared, allowing the Allies to execute their strategy with a tactical advantage. When not to use this law. While concealing your intentions can be powerful, there are times when it's better to be transparent. Using this law in certain environments can create mistrust, especially in situations where honesty and collaboration are valued. In personal relationships, concealing intentions in close relationships can lead to misunderstandings, mistrust, and feelings of betrayal. Trust is a foundation in personal relationships, so this law may be counterproductive in these settings. For example, in a marriage or partnership, hiding your intentions can damage intimacy and lead to suspicion. In team-oriented workplaces, when working in collaborative environments, transparency is often valued to maintain trust and productivity. Constantly hiding your intentions can disrupt team dynamics and make colleagues wary of you, which may harm both personal reputation and collective goals. 3. In trust-based negotiations. If you're negotiating with someone you hope to work with long-term, too much secrecy may damage rapport and hurt future opportunities. Balancing transparency with restraint is key. While you shouldn't reveal all your cards, maintaining enough openness fosters a relationship of mutual respect. Pros and cons of concealing intentions. Advantages. 1. Control over information. Keeping your goals hidden limits what others know about you, allowing you to dictate the flow of information and maintain an upper hand. Strategic flexibility. When people don't know your plans, you can change directions without others predicting or interfering. Prevention of sabotage. Concealing your intentions protects you from those who might undermine or compete against you. Disadvantages. 1. Potential for mistrust. Constantly hiding intentions can make others suspicious, especially in settings where trust is essential. Risk of isolation. Concealing intentions can lead to fewer allies as people might feel alienated or unsure of your motives. Loss of collaborative opportunities. In team environments, excessive secrecy can stifle the benefits of shared knowledge and joint effort. Law number 3. Conceal your intentions teaches that power often lies in subtlety and restraint. By keeping your true goals hidden, you maintain control, avoid unnecessary opposition, and ensure that others can't predict or sabotage your moves. However, it's essential to apply this law wisely. Concealing your intentions works best in competitive or strategic environments where transparency could lead to setbacks, but it's counterproductive in relationships where trust and openness are crucial. Remember, concealing your intentions is not about deception or dishonesty. It's a calculated decision to protect your goals and manage the dynamics of power with intelligence and subtlety. If you found this deep dive helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on mastering the 48 laws of power.